across pan India, whichever state you're going to get inside. Earlier, it was only about the quality of food which they were insisting upon, but equally, hand in hand, what need to go is about your food hygiene. Hygiene is something which is non-negotiable, zero tolerant. So, across any site for that matter, across any state for that matter, that is something which is completely zero tolerant and non-negotiable factor. So, we are actually focusing on that. That was one of the reasons we wanted to join hands with people like MicroGO, wherein they can actually have a proper roadmap driven for us for the future. It becomes a IP for us to sell our business as well. Because currently, down the line, I see this will become a mandate in another 5 years. Before it becomes a mandate, we thought let us actually ensure that we already it's part of our system now. It's no more a thing which needs to be pushed. We wanted to make it as an habit. And currently, if you see, it's more of manual because that's the reason when we wanted to go with MicroGo, we wanted to have a solution where it can be more of digitalized and IoT enabled. So we get a real-time data. So there's no manipulation of anything what we're talking about. So it's end of the day, we walk the talk what we are telling to the clients. So now what happens, earlier we used to have something called as like every half an hour once or every 1 hour once. What happens is like we have a bell alarm ringer where the guys go back, they do an hand sanitation and come back. It was more of a gimmick than of a thing because guys were not doing it, they are not able to follow it. And so now with this IoT enabled, we know how many people have actually sanitized their hands before they start their work. And during the course of the day, when they're on an 8-hour shift, we ensure minimum 4 times every guy is doing their sanitization. And this gets a real-time data comes to us. These also projects like how many liters of water is being saved. Because now water being one of the key component for be it cooking, be it anything, that resource is something very, very precious. And so even this pops out the results of how many liters of water is being conserved. That report comes in. So and it's clear for us. Earlier they used to ask us like because I have seen in star hotels they don't use glove to make your food and all. When the cook is making, they don't make use of a glove. But in an industrial setup, the mindset was like you'll have to use your glove to even prepare food, which is actually not safe. So to come out of that also, we have to tell them that the sanitation is being happening regularly. For this has actually helped us a lot. Currently, if you see, when we started off, our compliance rate was hardly around 20-30%. And now we have reached to a state of around 85%. Our target is to be always above 90. And so now, once that we have made this successful in one of our own central kitchens, so now we have started implementing this into our other sites as well. Now it's chlorine dioxide. Because chlorine, what we found is like it has its own residues and it was causing this carcinogens and all this stuff. So now we thought let's move to this product which is actually absolutely hassle free and 100% safe. So we started using this and we could see this. Now we are actually, we can in all pride we go tell our client, your food which comes is really safe. All these days without knowing the science of the food, we were talking. But today it's not that way. Any fresh vegetables which is given as salads. This salad vegetables is also earlier what we do is like we sanitize with this chlorine tablets and then we because it is ready to eat. You don't cook the food. So those type of things is also we have started using the solutions given by these people, which is again chlorine dioxide. We prepare it there. They give that chemical, we prepare the chlorine dioxide, and it actually evaporates, and it's much more effective than the chlorine tablet what we used to use earlier. Not expensive. It is affordable, which was something very interesting and like inspiring for us to copy that and then move on. So now we have started utilizing it. Started off with one site, and currently I think we are using it in 5 sites now.